had water. It was an Enhydro.
Wow.
It was an Enhydro. Look at that. Hey y'all, Rufo Tris here, and I'm sorry for the lack of videos. I've been real busy. I'm actually, hey, here's a little sneak peek of my college. I've been just so busy with school. Had a lot going on, and all my free time I've been working. So, got a little video for you all today. It's from 2 weeks ago, actually, when I cracked an Enhydro Geode. So there's gonna be a few parts here where there's no sound, and that's gonna be because there was members in the club talking, and we were all just chatting about things, and I decided not to put all that in the video. Anyway, there'll be a little bit of that here and there. Maybe I'll put some music in, maybe I'll talk over it. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna get to my car, get home, make a little lunch, and get editing this video for y'all. Enjoy.
Make a lot of special plants for holding stuff like PNG.
There it goes.
Same thing.
Yeah, a lot of these are pretty solid.
That combine that with the drill press.
Oh, how funny, my geode cracking buddy is calling me. Tyler's geode senses were tingling. He called me, no joke, so I stopped recording right there and answered the phone. It was about the Lapidary lounge, which I totally missed. Forgot. I had been, weeks of moving and all the other stuff going on, and then he called me to say, hey, are we doing the Lapidary lounge today? I was like, oops. So we moved it to the next day, Sunday, instead of our usual Saturday. All right, so you just saw a quick little preview of the first two that we cracked, but this is officially a geode cracker, I'm dubbing it. There was a lot of debate in the club whether or not it was actually a geode cracker. Let me open it up. So let's show you here. Got a little tension release here. We're gonna undo it and it's gonna drop a little bit. See, it's dropping. We'll tighten it back up so it doesn't drop all the way. I got it there. So I'm gonna set you back up here or have someone else hold the camera for me and get the tension on that geode. Hey-o. Oh, it's a solid one.
I'll give you 20 bucks if you go crazy.
It's solid. We'll get one that's good. We'll get a good one. We'll hope one of these today is going to be a good one. Just one. At least one. Ooh. As soon as I got a little tension on that, I could hear a pop in it. Hopefully it's... Oh, it just took a chip off the side.
It looks solid.
It does look solid. We'll take another crack at it though.
No pun intended.
Yeah. Pun intended.
Found something good when you took the Bible.
I need to get a phone.
A little annoying to take that off every
dead
time,
over
but
here.
Right. Like stops the flow.
it's okay. Safety first.
Yes.
Oh, it's hollow! Hey, we got something. Oh, it had water in it. It had geode water. It was an Enhydro.
Wow.
It was an Enhydro. Look at that.
That water's
That's holy water.
Millions of years old. Where's the other half?
Wow.
That's like holy
trapped in there
water.
for millions of years.
Hot water and all the geodes. Oh, great.
Very cool.
You're all dead. Are they geo?
Yeah, it had water in it.
Had water in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that water's been there for a billion years.
It's the oldest water we ever knew.
Immunity. We got immunity.
I don't know about that.
She said we're all gonna die, but I said, no, we have.
She's right, because
That
whatever
is
disease
awesome.
was in there hasn't been seen in a billion years.
Look at it.
We're gonna turn into,
That's awesome.
what do they call them? Amphibians or something.
It was fun. We made all sorts of jokes about, you know, turning into zombies. He was saying we turn into lizard people or amphibians or something. It was a good time. It's always fun when you crack an Enhydro. That was so exciting. Okay. Another one here. That last one was an Enhydro. That was so exciting. Here's to another Enhydro, maybe. Oh wow, that just fell apart so easy. Did you see that? I like barely.
It's like chalk inside.
It's koalinite. Kaoli something. Koalinite. Koalinite.
Wow.
Are these the geodes from the show last week? Or you just
No, these are from my buddy. These are from my buddy who.
Oh, this is very cool.
Yeah, I like the ones with the hole in it.
Yeah,
Those
get
are the
that.
best ones.
So it looks like there's definitely crystals under it. Oh yeah, there's druzy under there. We'll remove that clay. And
Crazy. It's like
yeah.
soft.
Yeah. A little voiceover here because it was really loud with people cutting on the saw. But look at that one, it just fell apart. Just a light amount of pressure and it just, dink, fell right apart. It was another mostly solid one, but it did have some nice calcite crystals. Now, this one I'm not sure, but I did mean to check with Tyler. I think it could be another fossil one. I'm not sure if this is a coral fossil, but the shape is very different than all the other geodes. And unfortunately, as you're going to see right here, it was pretty solid. It had a couple little cavities in it, which I took a look in the macro, and it's got tiny botryoidal features in those little tiny cavities. So let's actually take a look at that under my microscope back at home. This is my little cheap digital microscope, but that was the tiny hole you could see in that rock, and there's the little botryoidal features in there. And here's another part of the same side of the same rock, just another little hole in it, and then here's the other half of the geode. So this one was interesting. The one little hole here was botryoidal, but then the other little hole that matched up on the other side right here has little crystals in it. But the matching up side has botryoidal features, where this one has little crystal bits. Kind of cool. Anyway, back to it.
And you drive all that farm equipment. Yeah.
Hey, that one's a little hollow. Hey, it's got some crystals too.
Ooh, that's sparkling.
Oh.
That's nice.
Look at that, it's got more of the cubic. Look at that.
Very nice.
Look at those perfect cubes.
Perfect.
Those crystals.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Great.
that's a nice one.
Those are, they're really cubic. They must be little calcite crystals. Yeah, look at that.
Oh my
Look at
gosh.
some.
Look at that. Real cubes.
Beautiful.
They are beautiful. That is beautiful.
It's the last one of the day. The finale was pretty good.
It was.
Wow, that
was
is
a good
beautiful.
finale.
Phenomenal finale.
Yeah, really.
The struggle with that pesky guard, the oil guard, the splash guard, I don't know what was going on. I think it got bent. Normally it just sits there perfectly fine and doesn't move, or I grabbed the wrong one, but it kept falling all through the cutting. That was just so annoying. All right, here's everything we cut and cracked. One last look. I'm gonna take them home, get them a little cleaned up. And we will take a look in the black light. Oh, I don't even think I've shown you all yet. This is the one I just cut. And this was the one before that. This one came out so nice. Orbicular pattern in there. Great crystals. So one last look at it with its protective top off here. We've got a hydraulic press. I put this guy in there, and that's what I was cranking, and it pushes the bottom up and presses it into this guy. And the pressure, you know, we've got a little point here. You can see all the little bits from stones. And yeah, that's who made it. So back at the house here, gonna take a little look at this one that we cut last, and you can still see it's got a bit of that clay mud buildup in there, so I'll clean it out a little bit better. But I wanted to show you this a little bit closer before we take a look at everything in the black light. Definitely don't miss those UV shots in just a moment. I'm very, very pleasantly surprised though with how clear these crystals are. Definitely seen Tyler pop open a few of these, and sometimes they're really milky white crystals or even no crystals. And look at that point. Oh, that little point right at the top up there. Very beautiful piece all around. And then we've actually got this other one, which is I think was a horn coral. And it's also got great crystals, but it's got that really cool kind of orbicular pattern right there in the chalcedony. Love it. Anyway, let's go ahead and check these out in the blacklight. So yeah, you just saw these in the UV, and we'll listen to a little music and take just a little closer look at some of these with the macro and with these pieces a little wet so we can just see a little more detail. Psst, little bonus content. Patreon stream coming up pretty soon, so look out for that. All the active patrons are currently entered to win a piece of fire agate. We'll do the drawing live. See y'all there.